What's up, Collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. I hope you're having a good weekend. Alright. Let's get into this reading. There's new readings on the channel in case you didn't see them in your feed. Alright. There's new readings on the channel. I post every day. So if you don't see them in your feed, just check the channel. Just check the community tab and they're right there. Alright. I'm not afraid anymore. Okay. Oh, jumping on the floor. Somebody could be trying to hide this. Trying to hide that they're not afraid anymore or something. A gay father. This reading could be about you or anybody from your past, present, or future. This is a general reading. This is not a personal reading. Please don't take anything personal on this channel. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit the description box. Alright, let's get into this. Thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for your likes, reviews. Thank you for sharing the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Somebody could be drinking and driving, doing something Monday through Thursday maybe. What is this person not afraid of anymore? Who is this? Doing something a few times a week. Okay. Maybe drinking and driving. We have a funeral popping out here. I'm trapped in a relationship in reverse. Okay. Dark shades in reverse. What's your number in reverse? Somebody's not getting someone's number. They don't want to be trapped in a relationship with this person, or they're not trapped in a relationship. This person could be in reverse too. This person that was trapped in a relationship, maybe something happened when they were drinking and driving. This could be a cover-up, or something really could have happened like that. Somebody couldn't reach someone. I can't reach you. What's your number in reverse? So somebody didn't have your number or didn't ask. They couldn't reach you. Dark shades in reverse. And funeral. Okay, somebody didn't wear dark shades to a funeral maybe, or maybe a funeral didn't happen. They want you to stop speaking about something. Okay, maybe a funeral. Somebody wants you to stop speaking about something. Somebody's not afraid anymore. Okay, I see Jesus here in reverse. So somebody doesn't believe in Jesus. Okay, they're not walking someone. You met this person in person before you met them in person. A bicycle or a motorcycle could be significant. Somebody could have, something could have happened on a bike or a motorcycle and the person is not walking anymore. This is possible. Something was stolen, maybe a bike. Okay. Light eyes could be significant. Let's get a couple more cards. Okay, co-workers met up for sex is back out. 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay, somebody's dreams were shattered. Somebody's family's in reverse. Not happy. Maybe some domestic violence. Pisces in reverse. Again, disability. Okay, so that's confirmation. Something could have happened on a car or on a bike. Somebody's not envious of someone's talents. Somebody's not falling for something. She's not falling for it. They can't meet you halfway. Okay. Old friends catching up. So co-workers met up for sex. Old friends catching up. But somebody can't meet someone halfway, maybe in a relationship. They're not allowing this person to energy harvest off of them. Oh wait, somebody's turned on, but they don't want to be energy harvested from. Using sex or something else. Alright, let's see what's going on here. A couple different things going on. Okay, somebody demonstrated something and got a beat down. Something happened here. When somebody let them do whatever they want to them. Maybe it didn't end well. A blind person could be significant. This could be literal or figurative. They can see something. January through June could be significant. A bathroom could be significant. Fear of flying. Okay. Somebody's scared to do something in the bathroom. Something traumatic could have happened in the bathroom. They hate us being together. Okay. Somebody is jealous of a relationship. Gathered your family to turn on you. Okay. Somebody's very dependent in this reading. They want someone to move in with them. They're not independent. But their love is not eternal as well. So, okay, T could be significant. A hater. Gate number in reverse. Trap phone. Zoo in reverse. Shower in reverse. Somebody called the police. Maybe something didn't go well in the shower, or somebody didn't go in the shower. Somebody needed someone to go in the shower to do a spell on them with the water or something. This is possible. I feel like if these things can't do something to the collective, then, you know, something happens to them. Funeral is here. They hate us being together. This person is gone in somebody's life, whoever this is. They were just obsessed with somebody's relationship. Maybe it was too much for them. What needs to come out here? Okay, you met this person before and somebody's not falling for something. One more card. They can't meet you halfway, okay? Somebody could have been trying to make you fall for something, but you're not falling for it. Could be a man too. It doesn't have to be a she. Could be a he. Could be anybody. So this is somebody someone met up with before. But some kind of trickery is going on. Somebody could be getting tricked. Somebody can't really do what they say they're saying they can do. Maybe she's not falling for it. Okay, something outside in the street. Something outside in the street somebody's not falling for. Okay, something that took place outside. But it was painful. Somebody was crying. Something is being investigated about this event or something that took place that somebody met before. Okay, someone is guilty. This person that you met before is guilty of something something that happened in the street. Investigators involved, so something is serious. Somebody couldn't meet someone halfway, or they can't do it. You know, maybe you feel like somebody feels like they're doing something all on their own. Okay, money. Okay, financially, somebody cannot meet someone halfway. Okay, we have hangman in the upright. So somebody wants to sacrifice someone for money because they can't meet someone halfway. They can't do something to someone at the nail salon, or somebody doesn't go to the nail salon. Something could be getting investigated about a salon visit, or something that's taken place with the products at the salon, the employees, something could be going on. But somebody's guilty. They could be doing voodoo, or this salon could be doing spell work or spying on their customers. They could be doing spell work on their customers, something like that. Somebody is traveling somewhere, going up the stairs. This could be a delivery person, and then we have someone in reverse that's in a car. So someone is unable to watch this delivery person or this person that is traveling. They can't watch them in their car to sacrifice them right over the hangman. Somebody was, when you were doing something, when you were going somewhere, it's very possible somebody was watching someone from their car. They can't do that anymore, or this person is in reverse. were trying to sacrifice someone. They were watching this person to eventually try to do this. They could have been, like I said, somebody could sit right in the car and do spell work. Okay, spell work could be done anywhere. Okay, I think that's what somebody was doing, and then we have a singer in reverse. So something is going on here, and somebody in jail. Somebody getting arrested, possibly at the salon, or again, this could all be connected somehow, or you may resonate with some of it. A cab is in reverse, so there's different ways that somebody could have lost their life here. A swimmer could be significant, or a water sign. Or something happened when someone was swimming. Something's going on with this prisoner. Someone is not going back to them like in a relationship. Somebody could have broke up with them because they harmed somebody. They unalived somebody. Somebody didn't want to deal with this. Okay, maybe again something happened outside on the street as well. And maybe while somebody was talking on the phone to them, something happened. And someone is happy about it. So this is some sort of attempt. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify some cards. Let's see what happened. What is going on with this group here? Let's see. What's going on. What's going on with this person in this car in reverse here? This person that was watching someone. They could have been following you. You either saw them or you didn't see them. But it looks like this person was trying to sacrifice someone. You do have a couple of people in reverse and someone going to jail or in jail already. What's going on with this person in the car in reverse? All right, somebody kept trying to do something to a child, possibly. Or a very happy person that has a new beginning. Some kind of light is coming out. Some type of light is being shed on something is what I meant to say. Because this person was doing something over and over again in the car. They thought this was going to bring them success. Some fallen angel here. You have sad, fire energy here, maybe air fire. You know, a couple of cars in reverse. Something could have happened to this person for what they were doing over and over again. Okay, who is this sun card? All right, this is this could be a child. This is another image of children and adults in reverse. Someone is under judgment for doing something to this child. They could want this child to be worshiping fallen angels so that they can sacrifice this child here. Okay, Capricorn, air fire could be significant. An air fire sign could have been doing something to this child as well. That's what I did say before the card came out. So that's confirmation. And then a Capricorn in reverse. Anybody could be Capricorn in reverse here. Okay, Leo in reverse is also involved. Right? These people here, so there was somebody in the car physically watching, and something ended with that, and then there were people that were not leaving the house here with the Two of Wands. So this energy here, this air fire sign, this Capricorn, was not leaving the house. So they were all doing something, maybe through this person. They were all binding to this person, and then they were doing spell work through this person's body. Because they were the one that was closest to the person. Okay, and now somebody's ass is out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. Okay, whatever they did was very bad here. Whatever they did was very bad. They're getting karma, and they're having spiritual poverty, financial poverty. And with the Nine of Wands, they could still be doing this stupidness. Like somebody just refuses to go to a Ten of Wands because it's really the end at that point. So they're just stuck here, spiritual whoring. Okay. So that's what kind of group this is. Again, Hangman in the reverse, they can't do it. They can't do it. Fool card in reverse. So we have reckless energy. We have reckless energy that is out of control, has no regard for consequence, and they don't care what happens to themselves or anybody else. So this is the type of energy that is causing these problems here with the stalking in a car and people inside of that person, people spiritually binded to that person so that they can all do something while this one person is near the collective. Tell me something about this person in these handcuffs. These handcuffs. The handcuffs. Could be a fire. Somebody with fire placements that was avoiding the police. Okay, they went to jail right here. Confirmation. Ace of Wands in reverse. They did something to a mother. Maybe a mother and a father. This could be a couple. We have Taurus, Gemini, fire. Gemini, fire. Anybody could have these placements in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Something could have happened when someone was dancing or exercising. Something could have happened. Someone could have been holding their chest. This could be significant. Let's see. So somebody could have been doing something to this person's breathing or something. And when they were moving, they felt out of breath. That's what I see. A Leo could be significant. Anybody can have Leo placements. Okay, so what I see here is someone definitely going to jail and energy. This is like my energy harvesting card. Okay. Somebody is happy that this person is serving justice. And they were avoiding conflict by stalking. And then that stopped. When the car business stopped, then they eventually went to jail. Because somebody here is in the upright. We have the King of Swords energy that is seeking justice, that is going after this person and trying to get this person in custody. And a mother, a male and a female could have been doing that. A male and a female could have been doing that. Okay, a car accident happened here. Okay, so with the Chariot in reverse, we just see a couple of cars in reverse. Okay, this person is guilty. This person is guilty of this. Okay, we have Libra, Cancer, air, fire. Okay, somebody's looking into it here. Again, and there's repeated cards coming out about investigating, looking into, and this person serving justice in the past, present, or future. You have death in reverse. Okay, somebody is trying to say they're sorry. Maybe Aquarius, Scorpio energy is trying to say they're sorry about something, but they're guilty. It's like these people want to commit crimes, but they don't want to go to jail. They don't want to do the time, but they want to continue to do crime. They're still doing it. With the Nine of Wands, this group is not sorry. They're not sorry. Nine of Wands doesn't stop doing something. They don't stop. They go to a Ten of Wands, and then they're burnt out and gone. So this person is just avoiding an ending, but they're not stopping. They're just going to have to, something is just going to have to end it, you know? Again, because the judgment is in reverse. They're doing something here with fallen angels, and it's inappropriate. Maybe children as well. They're stagnant, this group. They're scared of changing. They're impulsive. So right here next to the judgment in reverse with the children in this image and the adult and the Knight of Wands in reverse, something inappropriate is happening. Something angry and impulsive and aggressive. Knight of Wands in reverse comes out when somebody is a psychopath, basically. All right, they're not happy about something. They have a wand in their hand. And we have people's bottoms exposed. The bottom is exposed with the wand in the hand. And then we have 10 of Wands in reverse. I was just talking about this card because that's what's happening. 9 of Wands and 10 of Wands. This person is, whoever this is, they're working with these passed on spirits. They're working with these dead spirits, and it involves young and old individuals, aggressive, hasty, dead energy, hustling energy. This is some kind of sick hustle. You have Virgo fire, air fire, Virgo, Earth, Gemini, Capricorn in the upright. Okay, they want somebody's security and ability to protect themselves. That's what they want here. And again, Nine of Wands in reverse. Now this person is paranoid. They went from a Nine of Wands to a Ten of Wands, back to Nine of Wands again in reverse, because they're scared, which means they're guilty. So they need to serve justice with the Justice card in reverse. They're being punished. Guilty came out again, and that's what's going on. What's going on in this phone call here? What's going on in this phone call? What are they talking about here? Some kind of phone call was happening where somebody was maybe hurt or killed or something. What's going on in this phone call here? What happened? Some kind of alarm could have been going on, off or something. Some kind of alarm could have been going off. Somebody could play the guitar. Somebody could play the guitar. They were doing something excessively, someone. Somebody with fireplace music. What's this person talking about on the phone? Okay, the devil. Okay, somebody is talking about demons, children, happy people, pimping them, and returning to keep doing it over and over again. With the Six of Swords here, somebody can't release some kind of baggage with the devil. Somebody's obsessed. Somebody is has attachments that are for money. They're doing something with money with the devil here. They're getting paid to have these attachments on them. Okay, it's like these spirits need bodies, and they could be rewarding these people for hosting their body. Okay, and then they're doing something with happy children here. With the Six, they're taken from these children or these happy people that have new beginnings. And again, with the Sun here, this shit is exposed. There's a King of Pentacles here, a Leo, Virgo in the upright. They could be guilty for something. They could be going to court. They could be guilty for something that happened outside. Even though they look upright, they could have done a crime. Okay? Or they're just on trial. Maybe somebody's questioning what this person did. They have to go to court, possibly. Okay? This Aquarius and this Leo, we have Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Could be significant. So this conversation is about children and taking something from them. Yeah, their security, possessing them, confirmation, possessing the child, possessing the young individual, and without communicating with them. Without communicating with them. Doing this without communication, without being seen, for their Ace of Cups. Okay. Again, we have Knight of Wands in reverse again, and the Star card in reverse. This is bad energy. This Aquarius fire or Capricorn is doing bad stuff here. It's not good. It's like they're scaring the child. Somebody's scaring the child. The child is scared. This is some sort of ritual that they're doing. They're lusting here. They're doing something in a dream state or in the mind of. It doesn't have to be underage person. It could be. Okay, and they want, again, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups. They want something that doesn't belong to them. Why is this King of Pentacles on trial or possibly guilty or guilty? Jumping on the floor. Oh, this card doesn't belong in this deck, but okay, Taxi in reverse popped out again. Okay, got mixed up. So something could have happened with a taxi in this individual. They did something possibly to a Scorpio or a Sagittarius in a cab. They could have did something to these two energies in the upright because they were healed and they wanted their future. Or for some reason. Give me more here. So someone didn't meet up with this person. With the Six of Cups in reverse, somebody moved on from this energy, this Leo Virgo. They left. They're independent of this energy. They don't want to have any more memories with them. They don't want to play with them because they're going to jail. Okay, so somebody is guilty. Somebody is guilty. Something happened in a cab outside. Something with public transportation, somebody outside. This accident. Okay. Okay, this person had a relationship or has a relationship, and that's another reason why. Okay, somebody made a very evil decision. Leo, Virgo, Libra, or Gemini made a very evil decision. Okay, for somebody's strength and courage and Ace of Pentacles, their opportunity from God. Okay, and then they made them a robata. Okay, they did that, and now this person is controlled somewhat until they can get their strength back. Everything that was taken from them, they have to get it back. Now they're plotting them. Okay, so this could be the singer in reverse. This could be the singer in reverse here. Somebody could sing. You don't have to be professional. Just it could be professional, but somebody who sings a lot. This person has performed before. Okay, whoever this is, they don't have to be famous, but sometimes you don't have to be famous for something like this to happen to you. Somebody wants to make sure you don't ever get fame so they could take that. Okay, I feel like that's what somebody did here. And they were plotting on this, but now this person could be plotting. Taurus, Gemini, this person could be plotting now. This Robata. Let me see. They need to recover, okay? So this Taurus, Gemini needs to recover, okay? But they also need balance and justice. It's like something happened to this person. They were good, and then somebody did something to them, and now this person is bad. Now they're plotting, and they need to recover. This could also be two different people. This could be two Tauruses or two Geminis or two Libras. Okay, they could be the same person. But also maybe someone... Somebody needs to get justice here. Somebody's not in the wrong. Somebody is. That's why I say there's two people. There's somebody here that is doing the wrong thing and somebody who isn't. They're recovering. But somebody needs justice here, not this person plotting. They're actually not good. They're on the opposite side of justice. But somebody needs to recover. So either scenario could be accurate. Jumping on the floor, we have Three of Cups. So something is going on here with partying, friendship, communities. So they're doing something. This King of Swords in reverse is plotting at these parties. That's what they're doing. They're plotting on people's friends for their Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Knight of Swords. Okay, and this Capricorn Aquarius is also joining them. This maniac here. This Queen of Cups in reverse. This Cancer Gemini in reverse. This Sagittarius in reverse. This is a whole group. Okay, trying to hold up a tower with these good people at this party. Three of Cups in an upright. These are good friends. These are good people. Okay, but they're watching their back now. Like after this party, they're watching their back because somebody keeps making bad decisions. An air sign, maybe somebody with air placements. Okay, this Empress is watching their back. Maybe an Empress and their child. Because this Virgo in reverse is doing some corrupt things. Maybe they noticed when they left the party some things were going on. And like this person was struggling. They couldn't defend themselves or something. When they started working with this person, they started getting weak. They were doing some kind of work with this person. Somebody's also needs to go under oath about what happened. They need to go speak in front of people about it and be judged. Somebody has faith. Something happened to this person at this party or multiple people, but they have faith that They're going to be able to work again and have a new beginning. Even though somebody did something to them at these parties or these events, they're planning things still. Like somebody's recovering here. So that's what I say. I feel like these are people who are strong and upright, but they were amongst people that are low vibrational. They're energy harvesters, and they didn't know. They did something with this group, and they struggled for a little while, and then they came back. Okay, they were doing something with a spiritual whore, and with the emperor and the spiritual whore again. There is some kind of graping going on. It's like every time, like something with sex comes out, it's some aggressive energy right next to it. It's like somebody is doing something, but they're taking it. They're aggressively taking it from somebody. It's not like they're not getting consent, is what I'm getting here. There's no consent that this group is asking for. And they're doing this to this Queen of Pentacles, these high energies. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, they're sacrificing them. But they're also becoming enlightened. It's like they're sacrificing them, but they're also, like, they're recovering and becoming better. It's like this group learned from some sort of experience. Okay, maybe a young person as well. Okay, they could have caused suffering for this group. They're suffering now for what they did to these good people. And they keep coming back. I was about to ask this. So they keep coming back here. And the dead spirits. Yeah. So what I think happened is, like, somebody was at this party and they were engaging, but they didn't know that the person they were engaging with was possessed. There's these passed on spirits inside of these people causing the suffering. This energy needs to sacrifice this energy, and they're using the physical people at the party to do it. They're inside the person. This group doesn't know that. They can't see the spirit inside of them. Yeah. Like, whoever this is, they're under some kind of mind control. With the Four of Cups, they're unconscious when this spirit is in them, and they're causing the suffering. And they're doing this to High Priestess, Queen energy, King energy, Eight of Pentacles energy, almost to a Ten of Pentacles, by themselves. They're doing this for public success, for public reward, with the Six of Wands. Yeah, this is bad. So something about this is coming to the light here, and this is good. Somebody could be sneezing. Some kind of sneezing could have been taking place as well. Somebody could have been feeling sick or under the weather. Like I said, some kind of, maybe the breath was short or something, shortness of breath or something was happening to these people when they came from the party. Some kind of spirit was on them when they left or something. Somebody wasn't falling for something. Somebody didn't fall for something. A Leo Virgo maybe. Prison. Alright, somebody has to serve justice for what they did. A family or a group needs justice. They need to be able to tell their side of the story. They need to be able to share what happened to them in front of a jury and a judge. Sounds fair? Alright, somebody's signature. Judge. New Jersey could be significant. Get a vowel. Whore. Box. Box. Run. Somebody ran to New Jersey. Somebody said to run to New Jersey. Or another place here. Cancun. Could be significant. Core. Corn. Back up. Back up. Don't run. Somebody could have gotten the cops. Cop is here. Okay. CJ could be significant. Run up on. Bun is here again. A hairstyle. Car. Bundy. Cargo. Car. Corp. Corporation. Corpse. Carpool. Could be significant. Arkansas, Arizona. Porsche. Something is done. Boarhead. A cop. Cobb is here. Cab. Okay, so we have a couple of confirmations of a cab, something happening in a cab or a taxi. Somebody ran from a cab or a taxi. They could have gone on a bus. Buck. Buck is significant. Job is here. Something on the job could have happened. Harp. Coon is here. Crab. Bucks. Drop. Drop. Car dropped. Cubby. Cub. AARP. Could be significant. Bar is here. Bark. Dog barking could be significant. Back door. Hub. Rob. Nubian. Nubian could be significant. Duh is here. Kebab. Shish kebab. Boxer. Doc. Doc or doctor. All right, let's get a deck. DJ could be significant. Daiquiri. Dax. Dexter. Baxter comes out sometimes. Can you do something here? Can you rob? Can you rob someone? Cox is here, could be a name. Curry. Berry. Jab is here. Job for a job, maybe. Dara. Again, this official person in reverse. Okay, could be trying to attach to some sort of... So someone is... Okay, this person is sending pain. Could be sending pain to the head. Somebody with Aries placements. This official person in reverse could be like a fake cop or something. They could be bothering a male or a couple. Let me burn some sage. This person's a lunatic. Someone is not official and they're stalking people. They're being exposed and they're scared. Back up. Copper could be significant. Aries, Capricorn, and psychopath here. Maybe Gemini, Taurus. Like I said, those two energies, like there's somebody who's good and somebody who's not. This could be coming out again. Could be confirmation. It's like this person who's not official, they're a fake, they're false, or they're not a good official person, one or the other. They could be stalking a couple or a man, and they could be looking at time. Bunny. Drain. Rat. Dub. Narcotics, narcissist. Somebody could be trying to attach to somebody's crown chakra and stalk their mind, their thoughts. Okay, this person is crazy. You could be getting some kind of message of concern from someone here, this official person. Again, Taurus is significant, Capricorn. Okay, yep, they're in despair. Barb is here. Barbies could be significant. Caribbean. This wealthy man or woman is in reverse. Okay, because somebody's not false and they're not going to jail. Okay, they're doing something with this main female and this wealthy man are in reverse. They're either not wealthy or the main person anymore, or they're not here anymore. They keep spying on somebody or stalking someone here and they're in despair. I feel like somebody is acting like they're a cop or something, like they're pretending to be a cop and they're stalking you. They could be security or something or work in a jail, anything like that usually comes out. All right, you don't message this person. You don't talk to them. You're not concerned about this person. They're watching someone though. Okay. They could still be alive, someone here. We have Gemini, Scorpio, Libra, Capricorn, Aquarius. Could be significant. Okay, but the child is in reverse. Okay. So, someone is still alive, but there's a child in reverse here. Virgo could be significant, doesn't have to be. All right, this could be a couple's child. All right, somebody who, this child could be, they could worship some lower energy, or somebody who worships lower energy could have did this to the child. You have Scorpio, Pisces. That could be significant. Okay, they were close to this child, but something happened. This is somebody's family in reverse now. Again, sorry for anybody's loss. This could be multiple people. This child could be any age. Hunk is here. Hunk of crap. Somebody's calling someone's car a hunk of crap. They're stalking your car. This is somebody who you have not shown your car. You have not said this is my car to this person. They're stalking. They're finding out. They're taking the initiative to stalk and find out, and then talk about, gossip, harass, and they're possessed by people who are hiding in the shadows and using this puppet to go for people who they really want to harm. Their life is not changing. Something is not changing for them. And the collective is getting sudden wealth from something they did. What did they do? Okay, they could have reversed a mature woman in your life. They could have robbed somebody. It says rob you. It says cop rob you. Drop you. This thief, this fake ass cop is a thief. Just said rob, and here it is, thief. So that's confirmation. They're trying to rob somebody. It's like they just want to keep stealing from people. Like, these things don't have, they're so worthless. These groups are so worthless, collective. They literally have lost everything, and they just keep, it's like they don't have anybody else but good people to keep, but they don't want to be good. They just want to keep harming. They just want to keep harming. Yes, the collective is upset with this energy. The collective is upset. Whoever this is, you don't like this person. You don't talk to them because they don't want to go to court and serve justice. Okay, they can't sacrifice the collective, so they have to go to court. And the collective's journey is going to continue. To a new job. Somebody could be traveling for a new job. They want to take this from someone. You could be a real official person. You could be what they want to be, but they can't. You know, this privileged lady lost her privilege, or she could be in reverse. But her health wasn't bad. So somebody did something to her prematurely. Okay, and now their path is blocked. This person, God will not open up any doors for them for money. So they keep trying to bother the collective. They're going to end up going to court. Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Aries. Okay, and then once they go to court, the collective is going to get what they want. But while you're waiting for court or something, you could be thinking about someone. You could be going to court with somebody else as well. And this group should not expect anything. Because someone still cares about someone. Someone loves someone. So this group it's like they're expecting this person to forget about you. This cult is expecting someone to stop thinking about you, but it's not happening. This relationship is over. It's like this could be an ex. This group could have somebody's ex in this group, or multiple exes, and they don't want you to move on. Somebody is of high honor. They're not in poverty. Someone could have lost their home. Someone could have lost their home to this group. A caddy could be significant. Pox, chicken pox. Buddy, Buddha. Dinner could be significant. Somebody's dinner. North Carolina. BPA could be significant. It's kind of plastic. DNA is here. Bran is here. Brandon, Raisin Bran. Anything with Bran in it could be a name. Junior is here. Pork is here. Cup. Band. Happy. Dora. Hurry up is here. 51 or 15 could be significant. Gerard. UP could be significant. UPS. Radcliffe, something with rad in it. Somebody's sorry. Somebody's confessing something in this reading. All right, they want prayer though. That's why they're apologizing. This is somebody who you have a lot of conflict with. Okay, and they only want to apologize because they need something. They need you to give to them. You have Leo, Pisces, Sag Pisces, Aries, ransom could be significant. Chad. Someone's not losing their home and they're sleeping good. And this group back here only wants to apologize because they couldn't do what they wanted to do to the collective. That's why. Chance could be significant. A doctor's name could be here. Dancer. Somebody's a dancer. I said that and it came out. Okay, somebody could be in a couple with someone who's a dancer. Or you don't have to be. Maybe you just know a dancer. Someone could be trying to interfere with this. Marriage. A couple. Somebody who's blessed. Again, Taurus, Gemini, significant. Aquarius is significant. They can't rob you. Can't rob the collective. They can't take this away. They want somebody's memories. They want you to forget something. But you have memories of this person. Okay, someone is not talented. They cannot rob you of your talent. They want to take your talent, your professionalism, your gifts. You're not going to jail. Okay, that was their strategy for you to go to jail or something. For you to get locked up for them. You have Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Sag, Pisces. Okay, they were scheduling for somebody to get locked up. They were planning for somebody to get locked up for them. They did not have success. I know that's right. Okay, this Libra, Capricorn, Aries, Virgo. Anybody could be these signs. They were trying to do something in the imagination. Maybe to a child or an adult. They were trying to see if they could get a child to commit crime or something. The ancestor was there. Ancestor said, not today. This child is not sick. Okay, and this group is not living and learning something, even though their masks are falling off. The collective is relaxed. And they're having endings because they can't bribe somebody. They're losing their cars. Okay, they need to take some advice because we don't trust them. They're not getting any luck. We're not stressed. They don't have any fortune coming. They can't buy their way out of a situation. A ranch could be significant. Bunny ranch could be significant. Why is bunny ranch here? Poor something. Poor something. Why is bunny ranch here? Someone cannot give to this bunny ranch. They need aid, but they won't stop doing something. They won't withdraw from some type of activity so they can get the good news that they want. Okay? Somebody's getting justice about this bunny ranch thing. Somebody's getting justice. They're getting good news because they won't stop doing something, so it's going to work out in the collective favor. Something is dark. Dark something. Banker could be significant. A banker is scared. They're having nightmares of being haunted. A banker or another occupation here. Somebody's paranoid. They're trying to avoid a natural disaster. But they could be, someone could not be having daydreams. Like they're not able to be optimistic and create. They're trying to create some kind of daydream, but they're not reaching their goal. So they're cursing people. It's like this group can't manifest something, is what I mean to say. And they're stalking people. They're cursing people for their gifts. They're stalking people because they're not stubborn. Okay, and this is overwhelming them. They're trying to send me a sleep spell. So somebody could have been suffering from the sleep spells that they were doing. A park is significant in this reading. Chat. Spell work. So that they can indulge. They're overwhelmed with it. Okay, the cursing. Okay, they just want to be friendly and indulge. That's it. They want somebody's promise that someone has to them. If somebody will not compromise this promise to their extrovert. Who is sending these spells, these sleep spells? Somebody is such a psychopath. A Pisces could be doing this because they're a psychopath. Pisces, Taurus. Someone who cannot bully you for your fate is doing this. A Libra, Capricorn could be doing sleep spells. A Taurus in reverse could be doing these signs in reverse could be doing this. They want to reverse a couple, or you're not with this person. You don't want to be with them because some kind of bereavement. They caused some kind of loss in your life. It's like somebody caused loss in your life. They could have unalived somebody in your family, and they told me they want to be with you. Okay? They don't have any self-esteem. They're trapped. Yeah, they're bothering somebody around their house. They're trying to trap somebody around their home because they can't persevere. They're mad because the collective has a promise coming towards them. And this puppet is in reverse. Okay, they want somebody's money saved up. They don't want somebody protesting or standing up or suing them. They had some sort of accident and now they're hesitating to do something. They had an accident. Whatever this person did to you, it backfired on them and they're back again with the nonsense. They're back again with it. But they're hesitating this time. They don't have any other ideas but to say, let's work together, but it's garbage. It's garbage. They vow in reverse, they pray in reverse, and they're guilty. Conrad. NBA could be significant. Occasion. Alright, let's see. I think a couple more cards. And then I'll close this reading. Ban, somebody trying to ban someone, shadow ban or something, or ban someone from a place. Somebody wants to enhance a part of their body or something, or themselves for their birthday. They did this. Purge. Porch. Spanish language could be significant. This pediatrician would be in reverse. They're saying hi to somebody. Or a job that starts with P. They don't want you to have a baby, okay? Somebody here who speaks Spanish doesn't want someone to have a baby, or you could speak Spanish, or both. Okay, they can't energy harvest off of someone. They're trying to sacrifice a baby. They call it a beat down somebody here. Sinking ship. Somebody is in a sinking ship. Something happened when a USPS worker was driving. This could be significant. Something happened to this person when they were driving. R could be significant. First, middle, last name. Somebody was doing frequency magic and manipulation on this person. And they tried to get some kind of insurance policy fraud. Someone was not calling them. They fell for something. They could have called a non-emergency hotline. They could have called a non-emergency hotline for help, someone here. Something is the wrong time. Someone could be planning an event. Boston could be significant. Someone could be planning an event and a name would be, or a place would be, could be significant. Somebody doesn't want to go do something. Let's go in reverse. Any sign is not significant. You know this person. The sign could be here, Cancer. They think they're better than you. They have low self-esteem. Again, Virgo could be significant. Severe karma for doing something with a Virgo. Radiance is here. Radiance. A radiant. A boa. Okay, so the boa is maybe what somebody had. This water sign in reverse was putting boas on people. They're turned on by this. Some weird Scorpio in reverse is doing this. Charmaine could be significant. Shark could be significant. This frequency magic and manipulation was not working on someone. It stopped working. I know they're lying, but I don't want them with anyone else in reverse. Somebody does not feel like this. They left whoever was lying to them. They're not with them anymore. I love who I am when I'm with you. They could have found somebody else during the holiday season. A dog could be significant. The lights are on. And somebody wasn't homeless. Somebody could have said someone was homeless. The sad Pisces was just flying solo. Okay, but they wouldn't tell someone to go away. Somebody was only around for financial security. Somebody's not avoiding jail. They just got sick at the last minute. They could have lost their home or their OnlyFans. Somebody was trying to get their DNA, but they're not depressed about it. Happily ever after in reverse. Somebody could have broke up with someone. July through December could be significant. Paul or Pauline, Paula. A band member is significant. Letter I. Somebody's still entertaining them. Young children in reverse. They don't enjoy the attention. Maybe somebody doing voodoo on these young individuals, and someone needed to call their mom or dad, or they did. But they were fighting over a man or a woman, this mom or dad. So maybe they weren't concerned about the child, is what I'm picking up as well. For this part of the reading, they couldn't force somebody to do some kind of work. Okay, they don't want a serious relationship, whatever this is, and the divorce is not final, so it's very slow. Something faster in reverse, again, Caribbean in reverse. Something didn't happen at home, but something was on your hoodie. A spirit, a dad could be significant. I'm getting ready to close this reading. Some more cards here. An armband could be significant. An armband. Maybe when somebody was running. Run with the armband on. Put the armband on. Some spirit was telling somebody to do this. Okay, for unexpected income. This cult member in the spirit doing this. It didn't work though. Somebody's not cheap. Okay, so somebody can't run, they cannot run from whatever is about to happen to them. Okay, somebody did lose a relationship with their DNA, but they're not depressed about it. All right, collective, I will see you on the next reading.